Hi everyone! So in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to knit the thumb for the Booties mittens, but this is the same for the easy mittens and the snow mountain mittens. So once you've got your 7 stitches on your stitch holder, you need to transfer them back onto your needles, which I'm doing now, and you will see that you may need to put them round the right way when you start to knit. You'll see that in a moment. So you've got 7 stitches there on the needle. What you need to do next is you need to divide them up. So you're going to divide them 3 and 4 and use the magic loop technique for this. So divide them up now, and you've got 4 needles on one, 4 stitches on one and 3 stitches on the other. So now you need to pick up and knit 1 stitch from the cast on edge. You can see I'm doing that now with the same colour yarn D. So pick up and knit, so we're just going to knit that stitch there. So now you have 4 stitches on that needle. So you're going to get ready to start knitting, and you're going to place a stitch marker underneath the picked up stitch to mark the beginning of the round. You can use a closed stitch marker, that would be better, rather than the ones that you slide over, because it'll probably fall out. So I'm going to place that stitch marker at the beginning of the round. It's just on that new stitch that we've just picked up, and then you will knit 8 rounds. So for that first round, make sure you pull it a little bit tighter. Now I'm just going to sort of swap out some of these stitches round the right way, because when I took them off the stitch holder I didn't place them right, so I'm just turning them round the right way as I'm knitting that first round. And it's quite a quick project, you know, you can do this quite quickly, this whole mitten project, and you know, the thumb doesn't take very long to knit. So if you need to, just put those stitches round the right way. And there we are, we've just back to the marker, so that's the first round complete. So now you're just going to use the magic loop and continue to knit the rest of those rounds for the thumb. And you need 8 rounds altogether. Remember to pull it a little tighter at each end, just so you don't get any sort of loose stitches or holes at either side, because you know you're knitting it with the magic loop. And the marker does help you to remember how many rounds that you've done, where it starts. And I hope that you enjoy this knitting pattern for the Booties mittens. And if you check out my easy mittens pattern as well, which is just 1 colour, which is also very quick to make, and the snow mountain mittens, which is 2 colours, but this one has the most colours obviously. So we're still going. Okay, now you need to decrease, so you're going to knit 2 stitches together and repeat that to the end of the round. And on the other side, just knit those 2 stitches together and again repeat that. When you have 4 stitches left, just thread your darning needle with the remainder of the yarn, with a little tail that you've cut, and thread through those remaining stitches that you have left. Okay, then pull tight and just secure that. Just, put the needle back in there and just sort of secure the top of that together so it doesn't come loose and make a hole. Okay, and then if you see the base of the thumb may also have a hole there, you can check, but normally you have a bit of a hole there, so you need to put a stitch or 2 there just to close that hole. So you could leave the tail a bit longer than that. I made a short tail there, but if you have a bit of a tail, you can pull it through a couple of times and secure that so that it blocks that hole, and then you're not going to see it on the right side. So then you can secure that and remove the marker, and then turn the mitten the right way out. then try it on and check for any holes that you've got, and then you can just sort of stitch them up. But you should have done that already, so it's okay. So that's it. So hopefully that's been easy enough for you to follow. Let me know. Thank you.